Start stretching the body rotation. Feel like the arms really like heavy, like thick rope. Just kind of let them hang across the body. Good. Bring them backwards and forward. Similar kind of hip work. Every now and swing. Again, keep the arms heavy. The elbows. And pointing down. Or looking. You know how the chest to open. So, just let them swing across. One to the shoulder and one to the lower back. Just let them swing down. Walk through the knee. Actually in the heel. So don't allow the weight to swing forward into the toes. Walk into the heel. Okay, just circling the arms. Forward one. Chest open. In the hips. Side. Right, and it circles the foot both ways. To the side. Okay. Rolling the shoulders. Rolling the forearms. And in this position here, just pressing them together, rolling them out. Pressing together, rolling them out. One more position, kind of similar. You're going to press the fingers together and the forearm and the elbow. This position, yeah. Keep the shoulders back and down so don't roll them over. Keep them here and then just gently start to raise the hands up as high as you can and then drop them down. Just lift them up, keeping the contact with the, especially in the elbows and the hand. Just raise up as high as you can and then drop them down. Raise it up. Pressing the hands together, keeping the contact. Release it, just figure eights with one side. Nice and soft. Rolling both together. Really opening the body out as well. Open the hands out. Open. Kick. And that body. Okay, good. Okay, take a jump. So the Suburi. We'll just run through the first section again. So 1 to 10. Just start with 1 to 5, but just one of each. So just nice and slowly in your own time. Just starting 1, 2, 3, 4. Run through the series. 1 to 5. All this. Great. Okay, and then do the same 6 to 10 so striking series. So starting from Kenkamai, you just run through them again your own time. So starting with 6. And all the way through. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Oh. Hey. Hey. Oh. 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 Good. And then just run through the whole set, so 1 through 10. So the total set from the ski, number 1 through number 10. So just as a set. Okay, good. So we'll look at the Katate series first. So 11 to 13. We'll just start with 11. In this case, you start in Skikamai, and you just draw back a little bit off to the left side, full extension, and then just roll through. Keep it nice and slow. Then coordination, so roll back, full extension. The strike in this case is rising, and it's still it's a Gokumen strike. Yeah. Striking. Give it a try. Katate. Katate Gerengaishi. Good. Nice. Okay, so kind of general, just a general guide. When you finish this movement, the middle of the joke, so between the two hands, get just by the head, so that the middle, this part, just kind of resting near the head. What I don't do is forward of the head, or in this kind of position, or too far back in this case. So the between the two hands, the middle, the hands is about in the middle of the head. Here, this way. Just as a kind of general, yeah. So the jaw's really centered in the body. As soon as I'm in these kind of positions where I'm starting to be pulled forward, or in the back, I'm being pulled out. So we just use this as a kind of guide. Really feel you're centered at the end of the movement. Just kind of feel it. Just above the side, so not too far forward, not too far back. Okay, give it a try. Just look for this point. So this point just between the hands, just centered with the head. That's it. Nice. Okay, see this as one arcing movement. So it's like a kind of slicing movement up. Trying to avoid, in this case, this. So it's like up, down. There's a sense of like this way. But in this case, it's really just a sense of one arc up, straight up. So there's just this feeling with the arm like this kind of feeling. But not like this and then down. So really try and ground the movement and just find one arc this way through the jaw. So down and then one arc. The jaw's going to finish slightly pointed up in the back. It's kind of feeling. Just one movement. Back. Through. Yeah, give it a try. Just one nice smooth arc. That's it. Exactly. Yeah, good. In this case, the setup is really important. So this preparation movement is really important. So if I come too close to the body, this way, as I arc out, the angle on the arc is too shallow. So it basically just goes like this. If I come too far out of the body, the angle on the jaw is too kind of horizontal this way. So I want this kind of perfect position where it's just going to angle up this way. The extension's full, not too close to the body, not too stretched out. Just in this position, then I want to just angle up the strike this way. So this is really coming for a Yokomanuchi this way. So if I'm too close, it's just going to do like this. It's just going to kind of pass upwards. It's going to be too vertical. If I do this way, it's going to be too horizontal this way. So I really want a diagonal Yokomanuchi this way. Just really be specific about where you find this position. This. Really look for yokomen. The best way to do this is with someone standing in front of you with a jo, like this head high, and you just try and hit it. Boom. Through. But the setup is really important. This position, and then this position, up and through. Really look for yokomenuchi, this guy. We're not too shallow and not too deep with the angle. Good. That's good, good, good. There we go. Good, and then just practice some additional movements from this. This is really practice to find the center of the movement. So come to here, and then just step forward, striking down, and then roll back into the skikamai. You roll back, strike forward, and then pressing down this way, and rolling back. This is a second strike down. So now you do one, strike here, and then strike here through, and roll back. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a little try. Really try and stay in the center.
Michael, can you do that facing the camera, please?
Go.
Thank you.
Go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, thank you.
Good. Keep going.
Okay, onegaishimasu.
Good. Okay, good. Just be careful in this movement. So none of you are actually doing this, but I'm going to show it just in case. When you come back, you've got a few options. You can do this and then pull back this way. This is a really kind of common one. No one's doing this. This is good. This is a really bad way to move the body. It's kind of really twisting the body out and then coming back. The second way is to release the hand and then try and catch it. This again is really bad. You can't do it at full speed. So and try and catch it. The third one, some of you are doing it, which is to push with the front hand and then try and find this way. In this case, again, full speed, if I kind of push the jaw, there's really a danger as I do it with a push that you hit yourself in your own head. So this is really dangerous practice at full speed. So when you do this one, really just have the feeling that this hand flows down the jaw this way. Later, next we'll do it in flow. But just have the sense that it flows down the weapon without pushing forward with the front hand. So just avoid these this, and just look for something that's a bit softer with the hand this way. So most of the work's been done in the hip, and this hand just allows the jaw to rotate. So find this, and just roll through it. The sense of kind of smothering over the jaw, but not kind of and pulling back. Okay, give it a try. And just explore those options as well, so you can feel, one feels really connected and the others feel really disconnected. They'll kind of distort the body. And then just look at these in a fluid way. So break it down here. 1, 2, and then just flow straight through it this way. Get nice and slow. Pause, pause, and then just flow straight through it. And now again, you're looking for really an arc through the movement. So the first one's a clear arc, one arc here, and then one arc back to this position. Just allow the hip to really create the arc. Like this, this, just rolling through it. Yeah, give it a try. So just 2 arcs, one rising and then one falling back. Aha. Okay, really try and make this with the hips. So if I do this with the arms, now it looks like this. So the hips are kind of lagging behind the arms, but really allow the hips to do the movement. So this, and then really generate the movement from the hip this way, and I'll just let the jaw follow the hip. This hip and then hip. So really generate the movement really clearly with the hip or with the arms. The body will just get pulled forward, so you end up with these really unstable movements. So really generate the movement from the ground. Just take it real slow. Just really move from the center and the hips. So, yeah, good. That's nice. You're looking for really stability and really being centered. This is nice. Good, good. Nice. Nice.
Michael, in the beginning, when I draw the jaw back, is it a feeling like a spring, which is compressed to wait to boom?
Yeah, yeah. This way, you're gonna kind of when you find the position. Yeah, there's a sense of kind of loading the body this way, really kind of in this position, and then rolling out from it this way, and then rolling back into it. So yeah, there's a sense of kind of loading down. Yeah, exactly, like a spring rolling back this way. So I'm really compressing down. The key is that I don't let the jaw pull me back and out this way, and kind of rotate me out. There's a sense of coiling down into the ground. Yeah, and then springing out of it. Yeah.
Great, thanks.
And then if you like, in this case, just play with them, blending them together. So rolling back, rolling in, rolling down this way. So nice and really slow. Roll back, roll in, roll down this way. And just allow the jaw to continue. So again, you're going to initiate from the hips. Back, down, rolling down.
Michael?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the word. When you're off, let me show. When you're up, you're going down to the head.
Yeah.
But is it, from what I see from the angle, it looks difficult to reach the head. Is it like threat more than a hit?
No,
or is it, if I can hit it, I hit it. If I don't, then I threaten.
No, I'm really going to hit the head. Bang! This way, straight through. If you imagine like.
But then the person should be really close for you to, or maybe you're, right now, maybe you're taking small steps and you're showing me on the screen. I want to see.
Oops. Wait a minute. No, I'm really going to hit the head, so I'm really coming in here and then striking through this way.
Okay.
So it's this kind of flowing movement this through.
Okay, okay, okay.
So imagine I'm really going to hit it as well. You can.
Okay, thank you.
It's a block, but it's really effective. It's a really what I want to do is kind of bleed through it. So really get essentially striking through and then rolling back. Yeah. So
Thank you.
just play as one.
And Michael, with the movement, also with that movement of going down, I can either step forward or make a step back.
Yeah, sure.
And so distance will be, dependent on my context.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also, so we use this. We actually use this movement when we do this. This movement we're using the kumijo. So we're using number
5.
5, right? So we come down and we strike the top of the head this way.
Yeah.
The idea is to strike the top of the head. But you can also, you can use this as a backwards movement, as a block this way. And then you can change the kind of function of it with the hip work. Rolling back into it, or coming forward into it. Also just working with it on the spot.
Yeah.
So you can, depending on the hip work or the kind of advancing forward or backward, you can change the Good, that's nice. Very nice. Good. Okay, good. We go to number 12. So Katate Tomauchi. Start from this position. So you're in Jokamai. Roll slightly back and to the left this time. Roll the joke back to the head, and then just step forward. Get nice and calm, clear movements. Starting in Jokamai. Press into the front foot and roll back to the right side. And just swing it through this way. Really let the hips initiate the movement.
Michael,
Yeah.
what do you do with your left hand?
Oh, not so much in this case. Oi, hello. So in this case, I just use it as a kind of rest for the joke. So it's just in this kind of position. So I mean, here the thumb's kind of open out this way. So it's just in position. I'm not really doing it. Just use it as a kind of rest for the joke. There's not really anything happening with it. And then as I go through, just allow it to fall out from the hand. And then as I make the strike, what I do to find the joke is use this position. This, and then slide down.
So your left hand isn't, once you've started to strike, your left hand isn't swinging down, you're just leaving it where it was?
Yeah, it just flows down into
okay.
the joke flows into this hand. You see that? Yeah. Flows down into it this way.
Okay, I'll give it a go. Thank you.
Yeah, you can do the kind of, be careful in this, you can do this a few ways. They're not right or wrong, but again, it's about kind of efficiency and speed. One way is to kind of leave it and try and catch the jaw with the hand. So kind of strike down and try and catch it. Yeah, so leave the hand out and kind of the sense of hitting the hand. This is okay, but if you do this at full speed, there's a tendency that you miss. The other one is that you hit the fingers. If you hit the finger, this is really bad. So what I actually want to do in this case is flow down the weapon. So here, so there's a sense that you do this rather than that in this case. So just try both. They're not neither wrong, but just a matter of which one I can do at full speed. I prefer the one I can do at full speed. Different ones a bit more technical. There. And that gives you much more control. That's it. Good. Good. And really avoid, this is really easy in this movement because you've just got one hand on the joke, the control's less. Try and avoid throwing the weapon out. So try and really avoid sense of throwing the weapon and then doing this. So there's a sense like, and then this. Okay, it's similar to the last one, just look for one arc through the body. So have the sense of one clean arc through the movement. Here, all the way through. Keep it slow so you can really feel that it's just one. No, through. And not kind of and then pulling it back. You don't want to get this sense of pushing out and pulling back. You just want this sense of arcing through the body directly this way. Okay? Just look for one clean movement.
Michael, would you say that you use your elbow to guide Joe downwards?
Exactly.
Or initiate from the elbow?
Yeah.
Or shoulder elbow?
Yeah, it's like it's actually really similar to a strike this way. Like this kind of movement. So it's like heavy elbow. This kind of feeling.
Yeah, so that you keep your elbow also close to your own body.
Yeah, exactly. And at the moment I throw the elbow out,
yeah, it's gone.
When I'm doing this kind of movement. I want to go into these kind of positions. I just want to keep the elbow down and arcing through. So yeah, you can also just focus on the elbow. This way through. Yeah, good.
Thanks.
That's it, nice. Okay, we'll do a different movement from this one. So we'll basically repeat the movement. So you do this, strike through, find this position, and now you're going to rotate to the back, find a block, and then flow through again. Yeah. It's nice and fluid. I will do it fluidly next. You do this, roll to the back. And move. So one, strike, continue. Okay, again, you're just looking to be centered, grounded, balanced, nice and calm. That's good. Okay, good. And then just fluidity. So you're not going to make the ball. So you're going to roll back, strike, and fall. So you really just flow. Strike. Here. And just watch this. Is anything? Strike. This way. Nice. Okay, in this case, I didn't tell you. Don't find the back of the head. So in this case, don't do this. Don't try and find the back of the head. Don't try and find the head. In this case, just stay above the head. So find this position here and then above the head. This way. So don't use the second hand. Here. Use on the first one. There. And then just go around it this way. But don't try and find the back of the head. You'll get trapped. So there, you get kind of trapped out this way. So just use the kind of top of the head. When you do this movement fluidly, the jaw just passes around the head. Get this. But it doesn't do like the basic around the back this way. Also, if you go around the back fluidly, you do go into these kind of positions. Horizontally, so. Or in this position. And then it's just the top of the head. This way. So you're in this kind of position, not that kind of position. Yeah. That's it. Nice. Good. Good. We're going to the last one, number 13, Hachi no Jigaishi, so the figure of 8 movement. So start now the back foot. We'll just do the 3 movements up. There's a few ways you can do the foot. We'll just do it in this way, stepping through, striking first, and then bringing the feet together, striking the other side, and then rolling back into this Hesso position. So you step forward, right, step in, feet together, and then roll up into the Hesso. So 3 steps. 1, 2, and coming back. Step in, together, and then feet back.
Michael, with your second movement where your feet are together and your hands are, both hands are on the jaw, do you control the jaw with your left hand then as well?
It's mostly the right, mostly in the right. So it's really just use the kind of support this way. And the feet.
You don't push it, or do you push it?
No, I don't. Yeah, this is actually really important. Don't push the jaw. So when you do this movement, really, again, full speed. Full speed. If I push it, the first thing that happens is the tip of the jaw. If you think about it, if I push this end moves. So if I push it, this hits me. So if you try this full speed, you get hit. So what I want to do is just roll through it. So this movement of the hand is like a setup this way, and all I'm doing with it is sliding down the jaw this way. So it's a sense of sliding down rather than pushing out this way, which you definitely get hit if you speed. So just have the sense of it flowing down the jaw this way. So I really want it's like fingertip contact, and it's like a sliding movement all the way down this way.
Okay, thanks.
And Michael, are the contacts completely horizontal? So the first and second contact.
I don't want to be fully horizontal. Again, if I do fully horizontal, there's really a danger that as I do it, I hit myself as I do them. So again, if I do this horizontal strike, then I just hit myself. So you need to make them diagonal. So I don't want to make them vertical, and I don't want to make them horizontal. but it's just 2 arcing movements, and the contact is this.
Okay.
Really diagonal arcing movements.
Good. Thank you.
Nice. That's it. Very nice. Okay, and we'll just finish with this. You can basically do a set with them. So you can do these a few ways. You can link them kind of 11, 12, 13. There's another way you can do them where you link them kind of backwards. So you start 13 into 12 and then into 11. So I'll show you the set and then we'll look at it. So you start here with 13. So here. Now you strike down with a yokomen here. And now from here, find with a rotation the tomauchi to the back. Striking down, and then you're in this position. What you do is rotate back and find this position, and then you've got the Katate Kerengaishi, and strike down and return to Kamai. Start with 13. Hachi no Jigaishi. Strike with a Yokomen. Rotate into Tomauchi. Rotate into Katate Kerengaishi, and then strike down. Okay, we'll try it together. So we'll do starting in position for 13. Go each this way. Okay, with a yokomen knee. Here, rotate sound. Strike with the tomauchi. Shi. Rotate into the katate gerengaishi. Go. Strike through. And striking down. And then rolling back into kamai. Okay, just try a few times. I just run through it. If you get lost, just follow. Okay, good. And you can say the basic level, you can just start to flow it all together. Rolling through. And rolling back. And just keep it nice and slow. If you go fluid, you can say basic or just going to slow. Okay, we'll stop that. That's the Katate series, 11 to 30, and then flowing them into a set, working them backwards, 13, 12, 11. Okay, we'll bow out.はい、どうもありがとうございました。
どうもありがとうございました。
Thanks so much.
Thank you.